Hello and welcome to Hitogify. Today we've got a Kiss episode where we're going to battle it out with two albums. We're talking about the first album I ever got, Ace Frehley's solo album, and Paul Stanley's solo album. Head to head. Let's get into it. Oh, this is such a tough one for me. Ace was my first. Got it for $1.79 as a cutout at Kmart. My allowance money. Uh, Loved it. It was my introduction to Kiss at age 9. And now, years later, I think I like Paul's better. That's saying something because that Ace album was all I had for a long time. I had to save up to get some more. I just don't think the songs on Aces are as good. I think which I know everybody else disagrees with. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And I think Eddie Kramer is the star of Ace Frehley's album. And Anton Fig. Oh my gosh, what great drums, what great production. It just hits harder. And yet the songs I still say are weaker. So just so you know, what I'm using here is a spreadsheet that I've created that you can download yourself to compare two albums together. It's got three parts, as you'll see. Let me get into here. Okay, so I've already graded the cover art, and I think Aces edges it out, even though they're both 9 to 10s. I mean, they're really the same. I just don't think he captured Paul's face the way he did Ace, Peter, and Gene. So we'll just knock a point off for that. Which is crazy because everything, I used to stare at these albums and stare at every strand of hair. I just think it's brilliant. And if you haven't heard the story about the little blood on the lip, they were like, we need something else on Gene's. It's not sticking out his tongue. And he said, I'll be right back. And he goes, puts a little, like he just walked in the other room and painted an extra. It's crazy. Anyway, so we'll give an edge to Aces for the cover. All right, but let's go going straight down the album. I was looking at this earlier and oh my gosh. A lot of times the favorite song of each or the same type of song or the feel I have for it, let's say just a little bit lesser song that I don't think is the best on the album, comes head to head with the other album, the song which I don't think is the best. It's Rough. I'm going to do the easiest one here first. I don't think I'm in Need of Love is a good song. I think it's so repetitive. At first, it's like it hits so hard. It's so cool. The production, fantastic, and then it's the same thing, and it's the same thing. Even the same lyrics, which aren't even good lyrics, which is an Ace problem, an ongoing Ace problem. But it has to beat out this. Wiped Out. It's goofy. I'll give Love in Chains for that. Fractured Mirror. It's not a great piece of music in my opinion. It's just, it sounds like a song where they just, let's make a sound and then we'll add another sound and we'll make it pretty. As it goes on, it grows somewhat, which is cool. But it just sounds like, let's just add another instrument. Let's just take another track and add another sound. I don't see any great composition going on there. It's boring. It's not as bad as Hold Me, Touch Me. That one wins hands down as the worst. So when I rearrange these and I put Fractured at the bottom and I put Hold Me, Touch Me, Ace will get the nod. So it's kind of rough. Anyway, I don't like New York Groove. I mean, no, that's not true. I love New York Groove, but I don't want to hear New York Groove. If it comes on, I think it's awesome, but I'm not going to go. I want to hear that. It's all right. Could be that way. And now, see, this is where we have the same problem. I'm going to go, Wouldn't You Like to Know Me? It's a better song than Ozone. Snowblind wins on here, but Ain't Quite Right is a great song to me. It's really a fantastic song. Move On is better live. At least on Paul's solo tour, that was exceptional. But the solo on Speeding Back to My Baby is better. And some of these I'm still thinking about. I'll give this, especially for the pre-chorus on What's in Your Mind. And I love both of these. if we could ditch some and put both of those on an album, that's where I'd be. Uh, this is rough. Oh, they're tied. What have I missed though? Because there's 10, right? 2, 4. Oh, there's 9. I'm giving the nod to Tonight You Belong to Me. That's the one I would rather hear. I like Rip It Out. It's a great song, and I have a kinship for it forever. But, and sure, Tonight You Belong to Me doesn't start as strong off the bat. But as soon as you gets past that, I'm going to go to Rip It Out. I'll give that to Rip It Out. But I'm saying this is like one day or another. I could just want to hear another one. And again, the thing about Ace is I think it's the production that is its strength. All right, let's do this. Let's go to this. So we've got 3 spreadsheets that work together to eventually be averaged out at the beginning here. So right now, Ace Frehley's albums went and out. Averaged out, the 5 and the 0 come out to 2.5. 4 and 0 comes out 2, right? But that's all going to change. So now I'm going to put these in order. I think Snowblind is the best one on here. Oh, I'd say Wouldn't You Like to Know Me is my favorite on here, which might lose out to Snowblind, but oh, this is so rough. Move On will be down a little farther. Okay, this is easy. The 9th one, Hold Me, Touch Me. Let's go that way. And this will be Fractured. I just don't see that. I should have probably done this ahead of time. Maybe I'll speed this up in the video. So Snowblind at the top, Rip It Out would. Ozone. Rip It Out. Feedback because of the solo. I love the beginning of Goodbye. It's a really good ending to an album for me. Then the thing is, I'm not somebody who has to. Every song has to be heavy. It's got to be awesome. It's got to be fun. Like I want to rock out to it. This is absolutely brutal. This is the worst video ever. It's got to be so boring. Let's go to, let me see, second one. Okay, that one's pretty easy. I like Ain't Quite Right. Some people say it just missed a little. I love that song. Ain't it funny how the time slips away? And now I'm leaving and I wish I could stay. This is, I could flip some of these. I really could. That's where it gets so tough. What's left? Oh, move on. Oh, I already have move on. Cripes. What am I missing? Oh, these will all move down. Quite right. Love and shame. Love and shame. There we go. All right, let's see here. I do like the music, and I'm in need of love, and then it just doesn't do anything. Wait. New York Groove. I was wiped out. I like that part. So I don't like down. I do like the production though. Wow, do I like the production? Flip these two. All right, let's see. Tell me where I'm crazy, but so I'd love to hear everybody else's opinion or try out the same spreadsheet and see. Blanking. I'm gonna pause this for 1 second because I've got to play Ozone. I've got all these songs in my head, and that one's blanking on me, and that's ridiculous. Hold on. So I don't know. I don't think it paused anything. Okay. Um, this is where it comes down to. I think the best of Paul's are better than the best of Ace's. Snowblind, there's such great riffs, but I don't like the snowblind. I can't see a thing. I'm snowblind. I don't wanna sing. I don't know. Wouldn't you like to know me? Wouldn't you like? It's just I don't know. I like an upbeat song better, and Tonight Belong to Me beats Ozone. I'm gonna flip these anyway. Though. Rip It Out is better than Ozone to me. There's just parts of every. It sounds to me that Ace's songs are pieced together from little riffs he came up with. Some of the riffs are just astoundingly good, and then they're sometimes put with something wiped out. The whole winter party, be do it, take it. I like hearing Ace being Ace, but I don't think that's a good song. That's where these fall for me. Speeding Back to My Baby, the solo was so good. Um, See, this isn't even close for me when they go head to head. I could maybe go New York Groove over this one. And I hope and you're in need of me. All right, that's where it falls for me when I go head to head. And I know that's crazy, but it is. I like Ace's song through with big gaps. And then when you put them in order like that, I would just rather hear Paul's. All right, so average song rating. I'll give this an 8. I'll give this a 7. I'll give this one a 9. I'll give this one. I'll give it a 7. I'll give this a 6. Give this a 7. I'll give this a 5, 6, and I'll give this a 3. 9, 7, 8, 9, 6, 8, You know what? The melody can stick with me. I'll give it a 2 for that. Okay. And I'm gonna give that 7. So see, they average out pretty close. All right, time to see the overall total. What do we have here? Hey, whoa! The ranked total is where Ace gets destroyed by Paul's album for me. I know other people are gonna disagree, but I think the song structures are poor on Aces. He doesn't sing that well, although this is some great vocal performances that he does. Which this isn't as it rates when I rate this versus, if you see my video, versus Destroyer versus Rock and Roll Over. These will be just below those, which is where I would say they would be. So this is not, it's out of 10, but it's not out of 10. Is it like I almost give nothing a 10, right? So it's not like this is Aces is a 4.5 out of 10 and Paul's is 6 out of 10. They'd be much higher if you're just talking album out of 10. And when they're head to head, they can lose points. Aces loses some head to head against Paul's best, and so on. Anyway, this is how my rating comes out. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure some of you were screaming because I know Ace is held in such high regard, and it's really got these great moments on it, and the production quality is so high. I would argue that the production quality on Ace's album is better than the work that Kramer did on Rock and Roll Over and Love Gun. Anyway, that's where I'm at. And I will catch you next time with another album ranking.